Take one. Okay. No, take two. Okay, we left off having this assembled. I guess what I like to do is just use this little board here, just give you a quick explanation of what's happening. Inside this pipe here, where it burns the hottest right in here. From the former videos, you can see where it gets pretty bright, nice bright red and orange. You actually get a vortex movement of the flame. This is what I call a level 3 flame. And when you initially start it up, you turn on your air, make sure your air is down low, and then you crank up your propane until you can hear it coming out of the pipe. You light it, and you tune it back until you get your normal blue flame. That's, see, about up to here. That's your what I call level 1, your endothermic burn. And anything that's explosive requires oxygen to burn. And so so the number 1 burn is your exothermic. And as you draw back on into the handle here and the fan, as you play with that, you can actually shorten the flame and have it come close toward the end of the pipe. And as you watch closely, you'll be able to see a separation of the color bands, and that's the electrical potential beginning to manifest. That's my number 2 flame, and as you play with it more, it would actually spring back into here. And the longer the pipes that you have and the smaller the diameter, the greater the spring action. It can get very sensitive. And some of the pipes I've seen, by the time that the flame travels to here, it's already breaking the sound barrier. You may not believe it, but there's been times where it gets pretty loud using like smaller pipes. And say if this was a 3/4 inch pipe this long, you would get a pretty good snap. Okay, so you can see that this is the Joe pipe. It can be any size. The air comes in from the back. It's nice to have a little air gap here, say 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch, just as a protection circuit, especially when you start using the higher fuels. Okay, and just remember, all this gets extremely hot. So inside the pipe, it's creating an implosion burn, which is a endothermic reaction. Endothermic reactions actually create their own oxygen, and I've seen this, like the blue flame that's spinning inside the pipe here, I've seen it affected by infrasound, low frequency sound, to where the propane and the water vapor actually condensed into a pinpoint, or you could say a pinprick of white plasma light, and it spun backwards and pretty well chewed everything up as it went. And I was lucky I had my built-in flash arrestor. Okay, enough of that. I want to give you an idea of the next setup. Stuff gets all burnt up on me. Okay, and and this is 1/8 inch steel, and it just warps. And usually I put on 3 washers. Three washers like this, and this for my gap, for the fire gap. This is my outside plate, and this is a piece of fire brick that's shaped to a cone. You can also use soapstone, and that causes the flame action that when it comes out, it increases or enhances the vortex. Okay, so you can actually put that on, do it up, and this here will turn nice bright orange, and you get some flame action coming out of here. You can use that for our secondary heating source. How much time we got? It's cranking down. Alright, one more thing. This is the next setup that I like to do. This is a hose I picked up from the marine supply. So to actually plug into the back of here, this is to start the HHO. This is a little stainless star that I made for generating the hydrogen. If you can just envision it, the little device is in there, that's in there, and that's in there, okay? So now you can generate a little bit of hydrogen or HHO, and you can have an outside, a little small hole, vent hole in the top of the lid that will allow the outside air to go in, so you can actually ratio your HHO and the air that goes in to be mixed with the propane, and this should increase the propagation rate or the vortex action of the pipe. So it should take the blue flame and should enhance it into a bright blue and even into white hot heat on the inside. Okay, that's it for this teaching. Just remember, anyone who wants more information, you can contact me at my Hotmail address, Joshua_light03. That's Joshua_light03 at hotmail.com. Thank you.